We're going to be alternating between upper and lower body exercises using dumbbells for this standing Pilates class. And we're going to mix things up a little bit. Rather than really moving from one exercise to another, we're going to take more time between our sets. This is going to give you an opportunity to breathe more deeply, take a sip of water, to recover before working towards more strengthening exercises. And to begin with, it's really important that we warm up without the weights. So take those weights off to the side, and we're all set to begin the warm-up. Have your feet parallel to one another. Hands can be on pelvis, and look down at your feet. Truly make sure the feet are parallel, like railroad tracks, as you bend your knees and straight. Bend the knees and straight. Now the heels will stay down as you're doing this motion. So this first movement should be relatively easy. We're just in the warm-up phase. We're going to turn up the dial of intensity, but let's make sure that we're a little bit more prepared to pick up the weights. 2 more times. Legs stay straight and heels come up and down, up and down. So a little balance check. We'll be doing this with the weights as well. Two more times. Very nice. Reach the arms parallel. Elbows come back wide and return in front of you. This isn't about how fast you're going, but really trying to reach the elbows further back. Adding on, elbows reach back. Now rotate the arms. Ooh, that should feel good. Return forward. And by good, I mean you're starting to feel more work in that rotation. So beautiful expression for posture. You want to think about just natural curves with your spine, no slouching, especially as we incorporate weights. Let's do 2 more times through. And one last time. Very nice. Allow your legs to go wide now. Heels in towards one another, toes out. Bend through the knees and straight. I would encourage you, slow it down and then coming back up. So maybe sinking a little bit deeper, heels still staying down. And just notice, where is your range of motion? What puts on the brakes? Is it the ankles, the knees, maybe something in the hips? And next time, legs go straight, keep them there. One arm reaches up, up, lengthen it up, return down. Same arm reaches, lengthens up, 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 lengthen it down. Keep going up and down, or arm stays up. Let's stretch out side body and coming back vertical. So the side stretch is optional and back up. Lengthen more. Either way. One last time. Replace, opposite arm. Reach up. Right away, take it right back down. So get length with the arm from the get-go. Can keep this up and down motion, or it stays up and bend over side. Taking your time through this. 2 more times. Very nice. Hands on pelvis, feet go parallel, legs stay wide. Bend through one thigh and straight. Opposite thigh to bend. So this is about legs, lower body. Upper body may pivot forward a little bit, but only as much as necessary. So the goal is not to necessarily come parallel to the floor. Really sensing equal press against the feet here. One last time. Very nice. Bring the feet in towards one another, parallel once again, and pull shoulders, elbows back, and return. So the hands are going to reach near the hips, not the waist. Reaching back and return. Lead with the shoulders, then the elbows go further back. Two. Let's keep elbows, shoulders back. Arms go straight and bend. Arms to go straight and bend. So we'll come back to this with some weights. Just get the range of motion right now. Think wide with shoulders and chest. 2 more times. 2. Beautiful. 1. Hands on pelvis and tip your shape forward and come right back up again. So knees staying a little bit bent as you tip forward and up. So nothing changes with the back as far as rounding or going more extending, just honoring natural curves of spine. And then maintain that through all the standing exercises. 2 more times. Very nice. Staying up. Now lift one thigh up. Find that balance. Reach leg far behind you. Long lunge. Front leg goes straight. And bend. Back leg stays straight the entire time. So really pressing strongly into both feet. Again, we're just angled forward slightly with upper body. One last time through. Now back leg, bring it up. Maybe toes tap down, find that balance. Switch sides. Opposite leg lifts. Then reach leg back behind. Strong base, front leg goes straighter and bend. Really going to be breathing deeply throughout the entire class today, feeling strong connection into feet. Another time. Let's see how it goes. Back leg comes up, find that balance. Foot goes down. Now, we'll get a little sip of water if that will be helpful for you. So every time we take a break, maybe you want to get a sip of water. And this is where we find your weights. Standing once again, intentional parallel position. Pull arms up and return. Pull up, slow return. So first exercise is not going to be the most challenging one. If it feels really hard, then for the next exercise with upper body, you'll want to take your weights down, not quite as heavy. One last time here. Arms stay down and lower body heels come up and down, up to down. High heel lift before you lower. Just 3 more. Very nice. Now, taking your weights down, promise you more breaks between. Perfect chance. Get a sip of water if you want. Take deeper breaths now that you're not linking it with movement. Check out how you're feeling. And grabbing weights, once again, legs in that wider position, heels in towards one another. Arms come up alongside head and press arms to straight and bend. Take your time with this one. Press to straight. Resist coming back down again. So as arms go up, center body stays very still. Think about pressing down through feet, crown of head, going up to ceiling. We're on the home stretch of this exercise. 2, 1. Very nice. You can bring the weights next to the pelvis, bend through the knees, and straight. Again, go for depth here, heels staying down. So from upper body focus to lower body. Two more times. Very nice. Legs stay straight and take the weights again off to the side. So now you got the rhythm. Upper body, lower body, little rest and recovery. Breathing more deeply during this time. You can take some water if that would be helpful for you. And then right when we feel like, okay, heart rate's coming back down, we get those weights again. So take hold of the weights. Feet parallel once again, palms facing forward. Bicep curl up. Resist going down to up. Lowering down. So taking your time, about halfway through with these up and down bicep curls. A few more. One last time. Very nice. Now small bend with the knees. And here's our pivot forward, hinging forward. Go to the point of stretch and come right back up again. Posture really important as you pivot forward. And up. Taking your time so you don't miss out on your full range of motion. If it feels like too much, you go smaller or lighter with the weights. Easy adjustments make such a big difference in your experience. Again, we're on the home stretch of this. Let's do one last time. Taking the weights down, once again decide, what do you need? Walking around the space a little bit, taking deep breaths, taking some water. Tune in to what would serve you right now. Very nice. Taking hold of the weights again. Coming back to the pivot forward and staying here as elbows, shoulders pull back, return. This was part of warm up. Can you find that intentional reach back? Hands reaching further back behind you rather than staying close to your chest. So find that little up and then lower down. Maybe it's up, pause, resist lowering down. Two more times through. 2 and 1. Very nice. Now you're going to be taking your right foot back behind you. Traditional lunge, back knee is bent and lowering down and up. Lowering down, pushing to straight. Really important, tall spine. Smooth motion down and up. Halfway there. One last time through. Very nice. Taking a rest. So remember what leg was behind you. If you were mirroring me, it was your right leg. Take some breath. Recovery. With heavier weights, The heart rate does go up, responds automatically. Give yourself time to get used to this. Another deep breath here. And you guessed it, we're grabbing the weights once again. Going back into small pivot forward, knees are bent. Elbows a little bit bent this time as well. Reach your arms wide, resist going down. Reach arms wide, resist it going down. So this is all about arms to shoulders, upper back. Lower back is happy, meaning there's not work there, there's not effort along lower back. Two. Last one. One. And now your other leg goes back. Left leg goes back. Traditional lunge. Find that balance. And lower and up. Deep breaths. Steady tempo. Down and up again. We are on the home stretch of these exercises standing, meaning we just have one more round. Last time. Very nice. Bring yourself up. Weights off to the side. Breathe deeply. Maybe take some water. Notice how you've been responding to the various exercises. They should be challenging, but not so much that you sacrifice your alignment. Taking hold of weights once again, feet parallel, arms are each side. Resist going down. Arms open and come down. So last arm exercise, standing here. Let's do 2 more times. Now you determine. You might want to keep both weights. I prefer one weight for these standing side lunges. So legs wide, feet parallel, right thigh bends, coming up. We'll do the same side bend and up. So same exercise you did in warm up. Now with weight, maybe a little bit more effortful. Almost there. Just 3 more on this side. One last time. Now we're going to mix up our pattern a little bit. Take a deep breath. We're going right into second side. Let the legs do this work for you. So if it really feels like you're just tipping forward, most likely that's because you are. Stay a little bit more vertical and bend through the thigh more. Halfway there. Let's do 2 more times. Very nice. Bring the feet in. Whew. We're going to take a little break. We do have a bonus round though. And that's going to be down on the mat. So you want to take hold of your mat, make sure it's handy, especially if you like knees for a push-up exercise. Make sure that you'll be able to come down on your knees. Coming to the back of your mat. Now bring the knees down, hands just to the outer edges of your mat, and press back in the pelvis, rock forward. We can do a few of these, kind of gearing up for push-ups. Pause forward, go to plank or knees down, bend the elbows and up. Deep breathing. At any time, the knees can come down. We just have 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Have a seat on the mat just so that you can lay on down. Press down evenly into feet here. Arms by your side. Exhale, hips come up. Coming right back down, all the way down. Full lift, full lower. Legs power up and down. Now, full lift, pause up, lower down 3/4 of the way. Full lift, 3/4 of the way to lower. Press more strongly into feet. The more you push down, the more work it is for the legs. So you control the intensity. Stay lifted. Press into feet. Lower half. Up. Half. And up. Soften in the shoulders. Press into feet. 2 more times. Beautiful. Lower the pelvis all the way down. Bring yourself up to a seated position. Amazing work on that class. Now, if you've done this class a few times already, I want you to go back to where we pick up the weights, do that whole segment over again, because repeating it is going to be so valuable for your body. However, if it's your first time doing this workout, take some time to stretch it out with the video that you're seeing right now. I hope that you have a beautiful day and can join me on the mat for the stretches.